The first leaks of the iPhone 17 design didn't exactly blow anyone away, but now, with higher quality renders based on more detailed schematics, we're seeing a whole new side of things. And honestly, it's looking a lot more interesting. Apple seems to be making some bold changes, including a totally revamped rear camera layout that feels very much inspired by Google's Pixel series. Let's dive into what we know about the iPhone 17 Pro Max design. One of the biggest changes might be the back cover. Apple could be moving away from the full glass design and instead opting for a hybrid of metal and glass. The glass part would be reserved for the area housing the wireless charging coil, so it's still got that premium look without being all glass. These new images, courtesy of Wilsacom, a well-known Russian tech creator who's had a pretty solid track record with leaks, show a cool dual-tone design. The outer edges and sides would be metal, with a glass center section that houses NFC, wireless charging, and MagSafe components. As for the cameras, they're getting a fresh look. The rear camera setup now stretches across the width of the device in a visor style. It's definitely a change from what we've seen before, making the Pro Max feel like a whole new device. But there's a small catch. The camera control button looks like it'll still be placed in the same spot as the iPhone 16 Pro Max, which means it might still be a bit too far from the corner for easy access. Not ideal if you're hoping for improved ergonomics. The iPhone 17 Pro Max is expected to keep the massive 6.9-inch display from the 16 Pro Max, along with a 120Hz promotion screen, a new A19 Pro chip, and for the first time ever, 12 gigs of RAM. That's a big leap. And the rear cameras are all rumored to feature 48-megapixel sensors, which could explain all the design changes. The new camera layout might also help with internal organization, possibly making space for a larger battery or a revamped logic board. Speaking of the cameras, Apple's telephoto camera has been stuck at 12 megapixels with a small sensor for a while now, so it's about time for an upgrade. This would be a great move if Apple wants to keep up with competitors who are leading the pack in zoom performance. Now that we've seen these higher quality renders, the iPhone 17 Pro Max's design doesn't seem as weird as those initial leaks made it out to be. In fact, it's starting to look like Apple's bold decisions might just push the industry forward again, just like the square camera module with rounded corners did. Once the iPhone 17 hits the market, you can bet other manufacturers will be taking notes. So, what do you think of Apple's new direction? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, take care.